Hello, good day. This is the diary of a Pan African preacher. Kwame Nkrumah once said, "Practice without thought is blind. Thought without practice is empty." As I reflect on the year 2023, I give God thanks that she has allowed me the privilege to have shared every week of this year with my Pan-African brothers and sisters on this diary. I first landed on African soil in the year 1982, 41 years ago. This was and still is the continent of my dreams, passions, and interests. I was 8 years old when I stood on a street in Port of Spain and waved at His Imperial Majesty Emperor Haile Selassie I, who was on a state visit to Trinidad and Tobago in 1966. His visit captivated my attention. Since then, I have dreamed, read, prayed, researched, written, and crisscrossed the continent of Africa as if I'm making up for the opportunities missed by my ancestors. I've been asked by many, why would I call myself a Pan-African preacher? I shared with them that the title is consistent with the calling I received from God to rebuild that which was destroyed, defaced, distorted, and disfigured by the enemies of Africa and African peoples. I am aware that today there are many young and old Pan-Africanists who have become discouraged by the slow progress of the African continent. Others are frustrated and disappointed by the lack of a Pan-African consciousness in our present political elites. Furthermore, there are those who are depressed when they see the failings and shortcomings of our Pan-African institutions. Let me encourage you, do not become weary in well-doing. I do not dismiss the evidence of the discouraged, disappointed, and frustrated. However, I am pushed by the legacy of our ancestors upon whose shoulder we stand. We may not be where we should be, but we are not where we were, at least not when I first came to Africa. So we must give honor to where honor is due. I am strengthened and driven by the biblical injunctions that state, "My people suffer because of lack of knowledge," and that without a vision, the people perish. History has taught me that wisdom resides in ordinary human beings, and that as a man or woman thinks, they form the reality around them, or around themselves. So on this, the third day of Kwanzaa, Ujima, when we celebrate the principle of African families' collective work and responsibility, let us honor our commitment to actively inform each other on matters of common interest and boost our collective identity and, yes, our collective future. The benefits of this Pan-African cause are too great for us to stop at the pitfalls or shortfalls of doubt, fear, and disappointment. We must go on to fill our minutes, hours, days, weeks, years, decades, and even centuries with purpose and realize our Pan-African ideals with Pan-African practice. Ashe.